Hi.
How's it going? Are you taking a picture of yourself?
No, you're on video.
Nice.
Say hi. So if you go to the wellness clinic, this is your guy right here. Okay. I'm not cutting that out either. You're on it. You're on YouTube. Okay. Welcome tonight, guys. So we are going to actually go down to our mat and do some bear crawls to warm up. So that's so fun. Okay, but first we're going to do some downward facing dogs. So take your hands out, rock yourself back. Okay, up on your toes, and then push forward and rock it back. Just kind of waking up the back of the body here. And one more time. All right, you're gonna take your knees to the ground to begin with. So hands and knees on the ground, just like so. And if you wanna start with just crawling, if you don't want a bear crawl, that's your option, is just crawling forward and back. But if you can get up onto your toes and crawl forward and crawl back, just a couple paces, like maybe 3 or 4 paces in each direction, and get opposite hand and foot going together. That is the key here. Activating those shoulders, stabilizing through the back. And one more time, forward and back. And moving on, we're gonna stop at the edge of our mat here, at the edge of your space, in a nice deep squat. So just keep your feet about hip distance apart. We're just gonna rock forward onto our hands, and then lift your hands up, rock into your heels. So rock forward, engage the core, push back. You should feel some heat in your legs, right? A little bit of heat from Monday. Mallory, we missed you on Monday. You probably didn't miss us though, because it was hard. And give me one more time here. And all the way back and hold. Okay, hips high and hips low. So hamstrings, get them to release. You can hold on anywhere on your legs that you want to. Or if you can reach the floor, that's good too. And one more time. We're gonna roll this all the way up and move into some high knees. So just easy high knees to begin with. Just right in front of the hips, waking up the hip flexors. And then if you want to, you're gonna add a little rotation if it feels good. Good, so elbows wide. Perfect, back to high knees. Now you're gonna add arms. See if you can dance tonight. It's not really a dancing song, but it kind of works. We're on the beat. Sorry, are you blinded by the light right now? Let's switch to that one, right? If only I had that. Oh, did you do it? Oh, no. That would be awesome. And moving on, you're going to add a twist here. So with the arms reaching high, add a twist. Good. Keep going. Move that guy out of the way for a minute. And one more on each side. And then into a side lunge. So just one side only, side lunge. And then bring it back in, same side. You're gonna see side lunges tonight with rows, which we haven't done for a while, so I'm excited about that. And then adding a balance element to this as well. Lunge and lift. We haven't done box jumps in a while. Yeah, maybe next Monday we'll go over there. That sounds like fun. Chris is helping me plan my workout for next week. Yeah, and switch to the other side. So if you ever have any requests, just like music requests, you can also put in your workout requests. Actually, that was my thing that I did ask you guys about. I did, and I only had Shelly. So box jumps is the next one. And we're gonna do 2 more. So what are you hoping for, Michelle?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah? Heel to the back. Good, we're gonna rise up on the toe, drop it down. So wake up the calves and feet. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So different planes of movement. One more time. And switch to the other side. Yes, it does. It sure does. Especially as, yeah, instead of going just forward and back all the time and side to side, getting those rotational movements. We do a lot of that. As we get outside more, I feel like we get more in those different planes, yeah. And release. All right, so last thing you're gonna do is toe taps. You're gonna rock onto your toes. Rock onto your heels, lift your toes. Just kind of activating the shins. Okay, a little bit of ankle movement here. Feels good. Now I'm blinded by the light. Where'd my sunglasses go? Come on. You can just belt it out, Chris. She's gonna sing it for us. You can sing that one too. Okay, you keep going. We're gonna move on with that workout. And Chris is gonna be our DJ tonight. All right, so we're gonna lunge to the side with our weight. Okay, you're gonna pull your elbow up in a row. So we did rows on Monday, and now we're adding legs and arms together. So just one side only, side lunge, and you're gonna pull that elbow up, okay? If you don't wanna do the weighted option, you don't wanna do the row, that's not a problem, you don't have to. But I'm gonna turn on our timer so that we stay on track and we get the full 40 seconds here, because that's what we're going for, which is not gonna be super fun after 3 rounds, but here we go. So kind of similar pattern to Monday where we have 4 rounds, okay? Well, we had 3 rounds last time. This time we have 4 rounds. And then we'll do a conditioning set. We'll do a core AMRAP, which will be super fun. And then a big finisher, some pyramid finishers at the end. So kind of what you have to look forward to tonight. Woo! All right, so round 1, we're just staying nice and gentle here. We'll add that balance in the later rounds. Woo! How the shoulders doing already? So Chris, do the opposite arm and leg for me. There we go. And time. So same thing on the other side, just kind of let that shoulder shake out a little bit. So you step with one leg, the other arm reaches across, and we pull up. Ready? Here we go. So lunge and pull. Front knee is pointing forward. Woo! And you guys should have other weights available, but I want you to go heavy as long as you can. Because you noticed on Monday, right, when your heart rate came up with those heavier weights. At least I noticed it, because you guys were sweating like crazy and having to grunt a little bit. Come on, we got 8 seconds to go. Woo! Almost there. Everyone's gonna do one more right here. And done. All right, set that weight down. Moving on. Okay, bicep curl and bicep, it's not really a press, it's like a curl press. So one curl, okay, and then you're gonna take your weights, you're gonna come up and back down, all right? So you're gonna feel it in the biceps and shoulders. If you feel too much tug in the low back when you are doing that, when you're going up like this, right? Just go a little bit lighter on the weights, or maybe choose to just come up here and right back down. Okay, that's your option. So 40 seconds. It's gonna be a big one. Heavy, go slow if you need to. Ready? And here we go, curl. And elbows bent, and back down. So check it from the side. Curl, elbows stay bent, and back down. Can you see that? Kind of making like an arc, really, with the arms. And again, the option is just going to the forehead only, and then right back down to the hips. I don't know why I did this one tonight, because it's hard. I'm always glad you guys are here with me, because sometimes I would, maybe cheat a little bit. We're not gonna cheat. We're gonna do one more. And done. Woo! Set those weights down. Okay, we are gonna go into our next move. So we're gonna do a whole list, and then we're gonna come back and repeat it. So both weights overhead. You're gonna lift a knee and lift a knee. I want you to go as heavy as you can. So if you need to borrow weights from somebody else, you can borrow weights from somebody else. You can also do one weight if you need to go a little bit gentler on the upper back. This is really not as much a shoulder exercise as it is a back exercise. It's the shoulder stabilization. So here we go. Weights up. Now, you can just stay in place, or if you have room and you want to walk, go for a walk, okay? You're challenging your balance. Arms are mostly straight. So if you're kind of hanging out here, you're actually getting more muscle activation in the biceps. And you don't want to do that because we have 3 more rounds of those hard bicep curls. So go straight. Good, how's that feel? Do you feel your postural muscles working? Yeah? Should also feel stabilization going on in the hips. That's always so much harder than it looks, right? Come on. And done. Whew. Gently set those weights down. All right. You're gonna need your mat for this one. Kneel and cuff. Kneel and cuff is next. So you're gonna stay in front of your mat, okay? You're gonna kneel back onto your mat. So with weight, I want you to go heavy if you can. You're gonna lunge back in a kneeling position, okay? Lunge back, lunge forward, and then stand up. Okay, that is your move. So we've got 40 seconds. We're gonna alternate legs as we do this. And if your one weight is like pretty easy, I want you to go hard with 2 weights. Here we go. Squat down, lunge back, big step forward, and then push up. Do it again. So weight can either be above your shoulders or in front of your chest. Whew. Good job. And if it's too much with weight, just do body weight only. I love this move. So hard, so good. Come on. We've got time to do one more full kneeling cuff right here. And bring it all the way to standing and release your weights. Awesome job. All right, snatches, okay, yay. Everyone's favorite. So a couple different options. If you don't want to do a full snatch, right, okay, you can just do a baby snatch, and it's really more of just a clean, one arm clean right here. Okay, if you're gonna do the full snatch, all the way to the ground, you're gonna set it down, okay, here, or all the way up. Set it down, all the way up. So you've gotta get low to be able to set that weight down. Okay, we're doing one side, 40 seconds, other side, 40 seconds. So option is the clean only, or go to the full snatch. Here we go. Ready? Shoulders rolled back, core braced, and get down, all the way up. Same arm. So just tap the ground, tap the ground. Now, if it does start to twinge in the low back at all from going so deep like this to the ground, then just go halfway. More explosion out of the hips, please. Come on, thrust those hips forward. Good. Chin is tucked in. This is where the heart rate climbs, guys. We put it all together. Full body movement. Use your exhales. Come on. And done. Whew. Shake that arm out. Other side. Same thing. Get down. You're ready. Pick up the weight. Brace your core. And get it up. Good. Now, if this weight is too easy, the next time you do this, you're gonna need to go get a heavier weight. Because there'll be enough time in between from now until the next time that you'll be recovered and ready to work hard again. Come on, hips. If your butt's not squeezing as you come up, you need to activate it. Final 8 seconds. Let's go. And one more. And done. Whew. All right, we need mini bands for this next round. Okay, or this next exercise. Where did I put those mini bands? Oh, they're there. All right, so everybody needs a light mini band. And these are for face pulls, okay? Face pulls. I know, that's kind of a funny name, isn't it? But you're gonna activate your upper back, bring your band right to your chin, and then push back out again. So tension on the band. You're gonna pull in, and then push straight back out again. All right, so pull apart and pull in and out. Ready? We go in 3 seconds. Knees are soft. Pull the band apart, shrug the shoulders down, and go. Pull in, keep the tension, push back out. Good. So where do you think you're working right now? You think you need a heavier band? Yeah, that kind of dark blue one right there is good. Back, okay, and mostly back. You feel a little biceps, maybe a little shoulders. But mostly it's like that retraction, right, that you would normally get in a plank. Retraction, protraction, that's kind of the idea that we're going here. So shoulder blades make wings, and then they push forward. Good. If it's too much in your neck, you can also go down, right? A little bit lower if you had to. And done. Whew. All right, that brings us back to the top. So we start with our side lunges in rows. Pick up your weight. If that weight wasn't heavy enough, guess what? There might be some extras over there. Or you can go inside and grab one. All right, so same idea. But if you want a little bit more, you're gonna lift your knee, okay, just like we did before. So you're gonna lunge and you're gonna lift. Okay, if it throws you off balance too much, then just tap only. Perfect. Elbow leads the way here. So just pull up and like you're putting your weight in your armpit. Good. Whew. You should add a big change, yes? You guys are doing great. A lot of shoulder stuff going on here. But like I said, it's tank top weather. Come on. Yeah, come on. Powerful push off the ground. Almost there. Come on, one hand. You got this. And done. Okay, shake it out. Same thing on the other side. Woo. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Get ready, get set. And here we go, lunge. And maybe just try it first with no lift. And then add the lift when you need to. Good, so in your working zone, okay, you might not be in the highest intensity level like you would if you were sprinting, but you're probably somewhere between a 6, 7 on a scale from 1 to 10. Just nice and steady. Good job, good job. Come on, you just got 5 seconds to go. Here's the last one. Done. Woo! All right, bicep curl, bicep press. So pick up your weight right away. Here we go. Time starts right now, let's go. One curl, and bring it up in that arc, bring it down. So if your feet, okay, are underneath your hips, it does feel good to stagger the legs, to take a little bit of tension out of the low back. Come on, use your breath. When it's hard, exhale. Ready? Or grunt. Use your core as your weights go overhead. We're gonna do one more right here. Come on, everybody's in. And you're done. Woo! All right, overhead hold with knee lifts. This is where you get to walk around a little bit, pick up your weights, short breaks, and begin. So while you're here, if you feel like your shoulders are going up in your ears, pull them down a little bit without bending the elbows too much. Just take it on a walk. Take those weights on a walk. Now every time you exhale, think about strengthening your core. Just tightening it all up every single time. Good job, good job. You're so close. Pull your chin in. 2 seconds and done. All right, hold your weights. Don't go anywhere. Kneel and cuff is coming next. So weights to the chest or over the shoulders. Ready? We squat here and let's go. Squat down, kneel, kneel, and right back up. Now, if this feels pretty good and it's okay on your shoulders, okay, we're gonna go overhead at the top only if it feels good. But don't forget to get that squat in there again. You might be having flashbacks from last class with all of our shoulder presses. Good work, good form. You guys look awesome. This is it. Last part, and drive it up, and done. Whew. All right, what do we have next? We have snatches. Yep, so go heavy again, okay? I know shoulders are feeling a little bit worked already. Options, again, is just the clean and push back down, okay? Or all the way up, but it's not slow. If you go slow, you're gonna wreck your shoulder, all right? So you need that hinge, you need the power in the hips to push up. Okay, so if you're pulling and then pushing in slow motion like that, you're gonna feel a lot more strain in the shoulder. We want the explosive movement from the hips and hamstrings. Here we go, choose a side and touch the ground all the way up. So from that side view, come on. Keep going. Need a little more intensity in our music choices here. Come on. Right to the finish line. Almost there. And time. Okay. Quick change to the other side. Here we go. 3. And you're up. Touching the ground. Come on. Like you're zipping up. Okay, from the bottom to the top. Can you squeeze your butt tighter? Come on, do it. Just pinch those pennies back there. Come on. So close. Right about to the finish line, right here. Come on. Let's get 2 more. And done. Woo! All right, mini band coming your way. Mini band coming your way. Pull the band apart first. Okay, and then right to your chin. Here it comes. 40 seconds. Shoulder blades pulled back and together. Pull in. Press out. Good. Remember your chicken wings back there, your angel wings. Shoulder blades are sticking out. That's what you're going for. Take it on a walk if you need to. You're gonna start to feel all the muscles in your arms working together, right? Starting to feel that now. Last 10 seconds, we can do this. Everybody gets 2 more big pulls. And you're done. Whew. All right, quick drink if you need one. We're gonna start this baby over again. All right, back to our side lunges. Grab your heavy weight. If you make any changes at all, I want you to do that now. Go heavier. Think about lifting that knee and maybe pausing a little bit at the top, getting the isometric hold and the knee hold at the top. So, ready. Here we go. Reach across. Here's what that looks like. Pause, pause, pause. Drive back down. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Stick it. You should feel the core working with the knee and elbow up like that. Good. Make it a bigger explosion off the ground so that your body has to react at the top to isolate. Good work. Final 10 seconds. If your elbow's down, I want you to get it up. And one more. Done. Whew. Same thing other side. Shake it out. Start basic and work into those other levels. Here we go. Drop it down. Pause at the top. Good. Activate your core. It's got to work together with your arms and legs. Means exhale into it. Woo! Now, a little extra pause at the top, a little extra explosion from the ground. Here we go. Push down deep, drive. 8 seconds, we got this. And this is your last one. Done and done. Whew. All right, next up, bicep curl with the press up. Here we go. Pick up the weights, short breaks. Keeps us working hard. Here we go, curl. and push. Do it again. Remember your options. You can modify, but you can't quit. Whew. You've got to be thinking about your whole trunk here, guys. If it's starting to arch, right, tuck the hips under a little bit to keep the core engaged. Come on, one more. One more, everybody. And done. Whew. All right, over the head is next. We're taking on our walk. Put the weights up right here. Shrink the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulder blades around the spine, and lift. Now I'm gonna have you go forward and back. So step backwards, keeping the knees high, chin pulled in, weights right over the shoulders. Option if you want, lateral, high knees. Like you're stepping over, right? Good job. Step it over. Come on, just give it a try. Notice what happens in your back. Notice the different muscles that are activating when you do this. Then go back to forward and back again. One more second. Done. Hold your weights. Kneel and cuff. Coming next. So rack them up right in front of the body or over the shoulders. And squat down right here. It's not. She lies. Wait for it. Let me get it going again. Shoot. Sorry. Too many options. I hate it when they give me all the options. Okay, there it is. Kneel and cuff. Come on, squat. Now on this one, I want you to think about when you come out of your kneeling position, your leg swings around a little bit, okay? So give that a try. Swing it around, swing it around. Yes. Always ways to make things more fun. Woo! Chin is still tucked in. Final second right here. Done. Whew. But not really done. Snatches. Whew. Pick it up. Get ready. Here we go. Touch the ground. Fly. We're going. I know. I know it's a little bit rough. Okay, if you need longer recoveries, you can take them, but this is the bulk of our cardio. It's just continuing to move. What's that? It's gonna be a little different than you think. Okay. Whew. Come on, 8 seconds. Use your breath. Explode. And done. There's those magic bells. That means your workout's halfway over. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It was much better when the workout started at 5:15 and then you're like, wait, just 15 minutes longer. Come on, don't get slow. Don't get comfortable. Push a little bit more than you want to right here. Bracing at the top every single time. Squeezing your butt. Sweat's dripping in your eyes. You can't even see. Come on, 10 seconds. One more. Done. Yeah. Okay. Face pull. Pull it apart. Shrug your shoulders down. Wiggle your shoulder blades together. Pull. Press. Breathe. Walk your feet a little bit. So on the final round, we are going to alternate between 2 exercises for 40 seconds. So it's going to look a little bit different. It won't be quite as long. It'll still be intense though. Final 8 seconds. Let's go. Come on, squeeze in a little bit. Hold longer. Hold. And one more. Done. All right. So here's what this looks like. You're going to pick up both weights, okay? And you're going to lunge to one side and row up the middle. Lunge to the other side, row up the middle, okay? So that's your first 40 seconds. Those are your 2 exercises that we're bringing together in a combination. All right? In 8 seconds, we go. If you don't want to use weight, you don't have to. You can just lunge side to side only. It's fine. And here we go. We row up the middle. Yeah, both arms together, row up the middle. Butt goes back. If you wanted to, you could also just do one arm at a time, okay? But give yourself a challenge. Drive off the ground, drive straight up. So close. Final 10 seconds, you got this. You notice how those legs have to work harder because you doubled your weight? Yeah, it's good stuff. One more, and done. All right. Sorry, I think my workout flipped sides there. There we go. Okay, bicep curl with the push-up. Looks like this. Let me show you. Okay, so bicep curl. You're gonna come all the way up. Hold, knee, knee. Bring it back down, and then repeat. Okay, so that's your combination of 2 moves. It's the 1 curl, 1 arc, hold, 2 knees, and then repeat. Here it goes. Ready? And curl. And arc. Hold at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Knee. Knee. Bring it down. Do it again. 1 curl. Arc. Hold. Knee. Whew. Good job. Bend the knees to get those weights up. Over halfway. We got this. Final 8 seconds. Everyone's finishing together. And that is all right there. Put it down. All right, we've got kneel and cuff. Woo! And then we've got a snatch. Here's what it looks like. All right, so both weights, okay? Right up here, you're gonna squat, kneel back, up, bring it to standing position. You're gonna drop and snatch. You're gonna drop and snatch, okay? If you wanted to, you could do a double arm snatch if you felt comfortable with that, okay? You don't have to, then we go right back to the kneel and cuff. All right, here we go. So weights in front or on the shoulders, go. Squat, kneel, come all the way up out of this move, and then let the weights lower, and then snatch. Other arm snatch, and then reset. Good job. Remember, you can do the double arm if you want to. Looks like this. Totally up to you. Come on. The weights just kind of anchor at the hips when you're not using them. You're so close. That's it right there. Time's up. All right, final move is our face pull. It's all by itself, but there's gonna be some pulsing going on with this face pull. So you're gonna pulse out at the top 3 times. You're gonna pulse in as you come to the face 3 times, okay? So, band pulls apart, shake everything out. Ready? Starting with outward pulsing first, and begin. 3, 2, 1, pull it in. 3, 2, 1, push it out. Do it again. Pull. 2, 3, come on, pull. Keep tension the same. The tendency is to slack out a little bit, okay? Lighten the slack or lighten the load. As you push out, don't do that. Pull tighter. It's only 10 more seconds right here. Come on, pull those shoulder blades together. Make your wings. Almost there. This is it. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. You deserve like a really massive recovery, so walk it out for about 30 seconds or so. Come back and get a drink, or do it all at the same time. Totally cool. We got to focus on the core for the next 5 minutes. Don't think that's going to be easy, but that's where we're going. So arms get a little bit of a break. Okay, they deserve it. When you're ready, go ahead and join me on the ground. I'm going to go through the moves first, and then we'll put them together in an AMRAP when you're ready. Okay, so knees are on the side. Okay, fingers behind the ears, pulling the abdominals in. It's a side crunch right here. So think rib cage to hip, not necessarily elbow to hip. All right, so you're going to push off the ground and then come back down. Head just rests in the hands, and then you'll flip it over to the other side. Okay, same idea. It kind of feels really awesome on the back, doesn't it? Little hip release too. So that is your side crunch. Just be mindful that on the way down, that normally, you know, when we do a regular crunch, how we're not really supposed to open up afterwards, okay? You're supposed to kind of keep engaged here. It's the same idea. So when you come up and then you come back down, you're still engaged. You should still feel tension in the obliques instead of here and then like this full opening going on. Does that make sense? So feel that engagement on the way down. All right, so we've got side crunches. We've got heel taps. So you're on your back, tap down, tap down. You could also do double heel taps if you wanted to, low back toward the mat. All right, and gut snaps is our final move. So a couple different options here. Options 1, okay, is hands on the ground, rock back to your elbows, okay, just like so. You could also do alternating legs like this with one foot on the ground, or you could do your full gut snap right here, where you are letting your low back come down, and then you're snapping yourself back up. It doesn't always feel good for everyone's low back, so listen to your body, okay? We have 10 of each, okay? And then repeating for 5 minutes. It's a long time, but 10 of each, all right? Try not to rest. Try to just power through. You're gonna have different positions that you're working in that's gonna allow your body to rest where it needs to. All right, burn out. So let me set that timer, 5 minutes. Get ready. Starting with the side crunches, and you've got 10. Ready up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Remember, keep control on the way down. It's obliques doing the work here. As soon as you got 10 on one side, you flip it to the other side. And you got to think rib cage to hip. Rib cage to hip, like squeeze that skin right there. Heel taps come right after this. And it's okay if you want to alternate, that's fine, but try not to move fast. Or double heel taps is great too. Gut snaps is the one that finishes us off. Okay, and then you start it all over again. And remember your options with gut snaps. I'll show you first with the hands on the ground, rocking to your elbows. Okay, this is the option. Or one leg at a time. Or both legs rocking all the way back. Woo! We're feeling it now. Come on, push out, pull in. Push out, pull in. There we go. As soon as you're done, back to your side. Oh, we feel it now. Feels awesome. Come on, squeeze your inner thighs tight. Try to get the knees stacked on top of each other. Using your breath. Exhale to come up. After your side crunches, right? It's heel drops right down the middle. or alternate if you need to. But do not let the low back pop. And then finally go back into your gut snaps. Woo! We burning out yet? Oh, yes. We don't usually do this, do we? It's kind of fun. Tell yourself it's fun. It's fun. I love it. We've only got 2 minutes left, you guys. You're doing amazing. I know, doesn't it? Clouds are great. Come on, use the obliques, not the momentum to pull yourself up. Every time you lower your body down, right, the abdominals pull in and contract. Nobody's quitting. We're just going to keep moving. Even if you have to go slower, okay, or take a little breather, that's fine, but you just keep on moving. What round are you guys on? You lost count? You're just going for 5. Round 5. Good. You need to be up here teaching. I think I'm finishing round 3, and I'm feeling it. Woo! Okay, you have hit, okay, that minute mark. You are now under a minute left. See how many of these exercises you can get done before that timer goes off. Come on. Push just a little bit harder. Good job, Chris. We're so close. We gotta be just 15 seconds to go here. Right until the very end. Come on, keep moving. Don't stop. Time's not up yet. You gotta keep going. We're all doing it together right here. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. We did it. Woo! Are you dead? Felt kind of good. It was kind of nice. So just stretch for a second.
I know.
Right? Oh, just pull those abs apart. Like, ooh, stretch them nice and long. All right, we're not done with the work. We've got our finisher. Okay. So we're gonna do some jumping jacks. We should have saved that last song for.
I'm sorry, that was audible.
All right. Okay. Coming up next, this one you guys actually have to count a little bit. Okay. I know there's a little counting. That was kind of a preview of coming attractions. I know you're like, can I even count anymore? I don't know. Okay. So here's what this looks like. We've got 3 exercises: deadlifts, jumping jacks, and kettlebell swings. Okay, let's practice. So, deadlifts, heavy. All right, to the knees, right back up. Oh, you feel your abs now, right? Okay, so deadlifts, that's your first move. Okay, then you're gonna drop those weights, and you've got jumping jacks. So we don't even like practice jumping jacks. We know how to do that. And then finally kettlebell swings, which I do want you to practice a little bit. Hold on to a heavy weight. Okay, starting in a hinge position, swing the weight between the legs, and then thrust your hips to get the weight forward without leaning back. So try not to lean back as much as possible, or you could just do quick deadlifts if you needed to. So here's the pattern: 20 deadlifts, 50 jumping jacks, 20 kettlebell swings, 50 jumping jacks, 20 deadlifts. I'll walk you through that as we go. You see the little pyramid there? Yeah, it's a little pyramid. Okay, so it's 20, 50, 20, 50. Yes, that's all it is. So you're always jacking for 50, and you're always doing the exercises for 20. So you start with deadlifts. The peak is kettlebell swings, and the finish is deadlifts. Okay? Yeah, it makes sense? All right. So basically the kettlebell swing is just the higher intensity of the deadlift. All right, we got it. Okay, perfect. If you don't want to count, just you can stop when I stop, and that's fine. Okay, I'll count for you, or I'll call out 10s if you want to. All right, shoulders back, ready? Here we go. It's 20 of these, guys. Just nice steady pace, snappy hips. I'm at 10 right now. I don't know where you guys are at, but you can stay with me if you want. So core is so tight. Okay, it's engaged from that last set. 15. Woo! Almost to 20. And when you're done, quickly, 50 jumping jacks. Let's go. Come on, fast feet, fast feet. I haven't done a lot of cardio today, so this is gonna feel awesome. 10. Touch those fingers overhead. Come on, get them all the way up. And 20. 30. You guys are doing great. Come on, toes out, heels in. 40. And those of you at 50 right here with me, kettlebell swings are next. 20 of these guys. Come on, snappy hips. Think shoulders over hips every time you rise. The goal is to bring the heart rate up. Come on. Whew. Finishing this, you go right back to your jumping jacks again. I got one more. And jumping jacks, let's go. Come on. Come on, feet wide, get them out there. Soft landing in the heels. 10. Come on, get those hands to touch overhead. We kind of stop halfway, we get a little comfortable. Good, we're at 25. Come on. 30. You got this. Knees out, toes out. 40. We finish up with deadlifts right here. 20 deadlifts. Oh man. Shoulders back and go. That's 10. And finishing up with our 20. Whenever you're done, stop for a moment. Weights down. Good job. All right, next one, a little bit more challenging. We're gonna start with squat jumps. Pattern's exactly the same. 20 squat jumps. If you don't wanna do squat jumps, squat with heel lifts is fine. 50 jumping jacks. Okay, going back to those jacks again. And then overhead tricep extensions, go as heavy as you can. You may need to lock your weights together, right? And how many do you think we're doing here? 20. Yep, that's it, right? 20 of those guys. Okay, you can drop weight if you need to, 50, and then 20. Same pattern, just supplementing in squat jumps at the ends and tricep overhead in the middle, right? Okay, go big, go strong, ready, let's go. It's 20, use your arms. Come on, get to that breathless point here. Don't be afraid to get there. Come on, I got 5 more. And we're gonna go right to jumping jacks. Oh, that feels different, doesn't it? Come on. You can always tap jack if you need to and just count the hands overhead. Anybody counting? I'm at 30. I'm right about 30. And 40. Come on, keep going. Touch the hands. Then you get to pick up your weights. Overhead triceps, start heavy. It's okay to drop weight. Okay, that means you hit, okay, that maximum effort. Chin pulled in, feet staggered. Whew.
I'm at 10. Come on. Keep going, keep going. You can do this. We didn't work our triceps at all tonight. That's where we're gonna hit them. And back to jumping jacks. As soon as you're done, come on, you can do this. 10. Come on, we got this. We're gonna finish together. 20. Keep going. You got 30, Chris? 40, thanks. Right to the end. And then squat jumps to finish it off. Come on, 10 squat jumps. Get down low. Come on, feet a little wider. How high can you jump? Come on, press off the ground. Final 10. When you're done, walk it out. Good push at the end, guys. Awesome job. Whew. Get a drink. So we're gonna bring the heart rate down using the mat. A little bit of flow sequence here. Stretching and, of course, a little strengthening. So, grab a hold of your mat. Get it back in ready position to work from. Whew. At the back of your mat to start with, feet close to one another. And we're gonna sink into a chair. Now I want you to think about picking up your toes, dropping into your heels, getting a nice stretch in the front of the lower legs. Good, we're gonna just forward fold here. Hands to your thighs. And then let it hang all the way down. And bring it right back to that chair position again. Arms up, reach them as long as you can. Drop into your heels, lift your toes. Go to a flat back. And then let it hang all the way forward here. And release. Good, we're gonna come all the way up to standing position. And on one leg only, reach the leg out behind you, arms out in front. Hold here, drop the hips slightly so your belly button points to the ground. And we're gonna take our arms out to the side as we lift our knee. Good, hold right here. Now turn your thumbs down and up and down. Good, now turn your thumbs backward. Okay, I know it's hard. And up and backward and up one more time. Good. And drop this heel back behind you and hold right here. Whew. Take your hands behind you, clasp them together, pull your chin in a little bit. All right, let's switch to the other leg. Step it in and fly. Flatten the back, hold. And then lifting the knee up, arms out to the side. Shoulders relax once again. Thumbs down and up. Sorry, phone call coming in. Just keep going. And then turn the other way. Thumbs down in the back and up. Good, keep going. And one more time. And release. Drop that heel back behind you. And again, half stretch and lifting the arms up and back. And bring it into a nice tall overhead reach. And all the way down to the ground. Walk out to a downward facing dog. All right, let's lift one leg up behind. Just move that ankle around. You don't have to do circles. You can just kind of find some movement in the ankle. We're gonna just move forward into a plank and tap this toe, set of toes to our heel, and then push back up and tap it down. And one more time, hold up, bend your knee and rotate your hips. So try to keep your chest as much pointed to the ground as possible. and to a child's pose. And flip your palms up and your thumbs open. And just rest here for a moment. And let's get back at it. Both hands to the ground. Tuck the toes. Press back, lifting your opposite leg, the one you haven't already lifted. Push forward into a plank. Tap the toes to the heel. And then lift back up. And on this next one, we hold up. Stay, bend the knee. Rotate the hips in that direction. And then bring both knees to the ground once again. And hips go back. Take your right hand, place it behind your hips. Kind of connect it to your left hip. And then I want you to reach your right arm and stretch it long and even go palm up. So lengthen, 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 and then rotate onto your right shoulder. And then bring it back in. Okay, same thing on the other side. Left arm reaches across. And then rotate the palm open and lay down on that shoulder. And release. Good. Come onto your side. Woo! We feeling good? Yeah? Let's get a, what am I doing? Quad. Like, calf quad. It's tangled in my mouth. All right, bring the leg forward. And we're just gonna sit forward, get those glutes, take a little release here. Hands back behind you. And then the leg that's wrapped underneath, you're gonna grab a hold of for the next quad stretch. You guys did awesome tonight. Feels amazing to be outside, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, bring layers, bring what you need to be outside, because that's what we're gonna do until it's like 90. All right, bring that leg in front, arms out to the side, and hinge forward ever so slightly. Not exactly your cool down song, but that's okay. And all the way up. All right, just a little gentle pull on the head. Push your arm down to the ground. And let that chin drop down. And just slowly go to the other side, just a little pressure. Don't push it too much, you'll get another chance to do it, so if it's kind of tight, just be gentle. And then right down the middle again. Okay, this time I want you to look at your armpit. Doesn't matter which side, just look at the armpit. The side that you're looking at, so say you're looking towards your right, take your right hand and just place it kind of in the back of the head and just add pressure, but don't pull. Just the weight of your hand only.
I feel like we're in the perfect pose for a Michael Jackson.
I know, right? Get your glove on. Other side, look at your armpit, hand behind. I know, it's so perfect, especially you with your hat on. I love it. And then bring it right back through the center, fingers behind the ears, and put a little pressure from your fingers to your head. Activate the upper back. Bring your chin up. So if your mouth is hanging open, I want you to bring your chin up. And then shrug it all out. All right, it kind of feels good, doesn't that feel? Yeah. It's like such a good stretch. Yeah, I know. It looks funny, but it's just it's like that other one where you're like here and here, you know, but it just kind of like resets posture and lengthens our body. So you guys did awesome. I'll see you back here on Monday night, okay? Have a nice night, you guys. Thanks for joining in.